Does your mind ever go completely blank when you try to speak English? You have the perfect sentence in your head, but when you open your mouth, the words just disappear. Or maybe your heart starts beating fast, and you suddenly feel a strong urge to be silent, because silence feels safer than making a mistake. If you have ever felt this way, then you are in the right place, because today is a very special day. Today, you are starting a journey that can change your relationship with English forever. Welcome to Day 1 of the 10-Day English Challenge with AI. I'm your host, Scarlett. Over the next 10 days, I will guide you step by step to build a powerful and consistent English learning habit using the best new technology. By the end of this challenge, you will not only have the tools, but also the confidence to practice English every single day, feeling excited instead of anxious. Our mission for Day 1 is to face the biggest obstacle first, the wall of fear. First, we will explore why we feel this fear and understand that it is completely normal. Second, we will learn 10 key vocabulary words to help us describe our feelings about learning. And finally, we will practice a simple but powerful grammar point: how to use adjectives to express our emotions clearly. Are you ready to begin your challenge? Let's start. Part 1. Understanding the wall of fear. Let's begin Day 1 of our challenge by talking about this feeling, this wall of fear. It's an invisible wall that stands between you and your goal of speaking English fluently. It's built from many different bricks: fear of making mistakes, fear of being judged, and the fear of not understanding what people are saying. To understand this wall better, I want to tell you a story about a man named David. David was 27 years old and lived a quiet life in a small town. Every day was the same. He woke up, went to work at the local electronics shop, and came home tired. For many years, he felt completely stuck. He had a big dream of learning English so he could travel and connect with more people, but deep down, he believed it was too difficult for him. This wasn't just a small problem, it was a source of daily anxiety. Many customers who came into his shop were tourists who spoke English. Every time they approached him with a question, David felt that familiar wave of nervousness. He would try to listen, but the words always sounded so fast and confusing. Sometimes, he would just smile and nod, pretending he understood. But on the inside, he felt deeply embarrassed. That feeling of being unable to help, of feeling small and invisible, was something he carried with him every single evening. The wall was very high for him. David's story is not unique. Maybe your story is a little different. Perhaps you are a student in a classroom. The teacher asks a question, and you know the answer. You want to raise your hand, but a voice inside your head says, "What if my pronunciation is wrong? What if everyone laughs?" So, you stay silent. That is the wall of fear. Or maybe you are an employee in a company. You are in a meeting with colleagues from other countries. You have a great idea that could help the project, but you are afraid to share it. You worry that you won't be able to explain it perfectly, that people will think you are not smart. So, you let the moment pass. That is also the wall of fear. This wall is built from a few common fears. The first and biggest fear is the fear of making mistakes. From a young age, we are often taught in school that mistakes are bad. But here is a very important truth. When you are learning a language, mistakes are necessary. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. The second fear is the fear of being judged. We worry that if we make a mistake in English, people will think we are unintelligent. This fear can be so strong that it stops us from even trying to speak. And the third fear is the fear of not understanding. A conversation is a two-way street. Many learners worry that someone will speak to them and they will have no idea what the person said. David tried to learn on his own. He bought English books, but the vocabulary was too advanced. He tried watching videos, but the speakers talked too quickly. With each failed attempt, his confidence became smaller, and the wall of fear in his mind grew taller and stronger. Part 2. Your first AI partner. So, how do we start to climb this wall? This brings us to the second part of our challenge for today. One evening, David felt completely overwhelmed. He was tired of being scared. In a moment of hope, he took his phone and found something new, tools like Gemini and ChatGPT. The article said he could practice English anytime, ask any question, and get instant corrections without any pressure. So he decided to try. He opened a chat window. His hands were cold with the same nervousness he felt at work. He typed his first, simple message. "Hello, can you help me learn English?" In just a few seconds, a reply appeared. "Hello, David. Yes, I can help you. Let's start with simple sentences." For the first time in a long time, David felt a real smile on his face. He felt a sense of hope. This was a safe place. This was his first AI partner. Now, you might be asking, why is practicing with an AI such a powerful tool for this challenge? There are 3 very important reasons. The first reason is that an AI partner gives you a completely private and safe space. You can make mistakes without feeling embarrassed. It's a safe space, just for you. The second reason is that an AI partner has infinite patience. An AI never gets tired. You can ask it to explain the same grammar rule 20 times, and it will do it every single time with a positive attitude. You are in complete control of your learning. The third and most important reason is that there is zero judgment. This is the key that unlocks the door in the wall of fear. The AI is a tool. It does not have feelings or opinions. Its only job is to help you. When you remove judgment from the learning process, you become free to experiment. You become brave. Part 3. Language focus. Now, let's move on to Part 3, our language focus. First, let's look at some key vocabulary. These words will help you describe the feelings and ideas we've been talking about today. Our first word is anxious. When you are anxious, you feel worried, nervous, or afraid about something. For example, David felt anxious every time a tourist entered his shop. Our second word is embarrassed. You feel embarrassed when you feel shy or ashamed in front of other people. In our story, David felt embarrassed when he couldn't understand customers. Our third word is stuck. If you feel stuck, you feel unable to move forward or make progress. For example, David felt stuck in his life and his job. Next, we have overwhelmed. To feel overwhelmed means you feel that something is too much or too difficult to deal with. One evening, David felt overwhelmed by his fear of learning English. Our fifth word is skeptical. If you are skeptical, you have doubts about something. David was skeptical about using an AI to learn English at first. The sixth word is companion. A companion is someone you spend a lot of time with. We can think of an AI tutor as a learning companion. Our seventh word is patient. Being patient means you are able to accept difficulties without becoming angry. An AI is a very patient learning partner. Next, we have the verb to judge. To judge someone means to form a negative opinion about them. The fear of being judged stops many people from speaking English. Our ninth word is constructive. If feedback is constructive, it is useful and intended to help you improve. An AI gives constructive feedback on your mistakes. And our final word today is the verb to overcome. To overcome means to successfully deal with a problem or a difficult feeling. The goal of this challenge is to overcome the wall of fear. Now for our grammar focus. Using adjectives to express feelings. The two most common structures are using the verb to be or the verb to feel. The first structure is subject plus to be plus an adjective. For example, David was anxious, or you could say, I am hopeful. The second structure is subject plus to feel plus an adjective. For example, David felt embarrassed, or you could say, I feel nervous when I speak English. Both structures are correct and very common. Using them will help you express your emotions in English much more clearly. Part 4. Your Day 1 Challenge. And just like that, you have successfully completed the lesson for Day 1 of the 10-Day English Challenge with AI. Congratulations! Let's quickly summarize what we accomplished today. First, we learned about the wall of fear and understood that it is a normal feeling. Second, we discovered how an AI partner can provide a private, patient, and judgment-free space to practice. And finally, we learned how to express our feelings using adjectives. We also added 10 useful words to our vocabulary: anxious, embarrassed, stuck, overwhelmed, skeptical, companion, patient, to judge, constructive, and to overcome. The most important thing you did today was not just listening. You made a decision, you showed up, you faced the fear, and you took the first step. That is the hardest part, and you have already done it. Now, it's time for your Day 1 challenge task. It's very simple, but very important. Your mission is to open an AI chat tool, like Gemini or ChatGPT, and type your very first sentence. It can be the same sentence David used. Hello, can you help me learn English? Or it can be your own simple hello. After you have done it, come back to this video and write Day 1 complete in the comments below. Let's fill the comments section with success and encourage each other. Thank you for joining me on Day 1. I am so excited for you. Tomorrow, on Day 2 of our challenge, we will get practical. I will show you exactly how to set up your new AI companion to be the perfect English tutor for you. We're going to build your personal English gym. Don't miss it. I will see you tomorrow for Day 2. Keep going.